Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Final Fantasy Tactics. Last time we left off, we successfully finished off Midlight Steep, and I did want to mention, because I don't remember if I mentioned them last time, there were some interesting things we could get there. We could get a unique summon if I had a summoner and they got hit by and survived the attack. We could also get a Chaos Blade and a Chiri Jirodin. Which I believe is a katana. Yeah. It's just a good katana. You can only get it from there, it seems. Unfortunately, that would be a really big ask, and quite frankly, I know I don't need it, because there's nothing else in the game. I mean, I guess the hardest fight it mentioned it, and one of the things I saw was like here, I think? Maybe? If we redo the fight or something? I don't remember. There was a fight that had like a bunch of like crazy enemies on it and stuff. But, yeah, there's not really anything I need it for, honestly. You also get the opportunity to recruit that one character if they had lived, I guess. So, yeah, that's whatever. But yeah, not really anything I super feel like I need. Zodiark was the summon that I could get, but yeah, as far as I understand, the summoner has to survive getting hit by it, and then they learn how to use it. Because if I go look in here,
I see.
Yeah, Rihanna never even got hit by a summon once, so that's something we could do if we wanted. I don't really feel the need to. Once again, game is easy enough that we don't really need all of these superfluous things. If there was even more going on with like post game and things like that, I would say yeah, we definitely want to get it for like some super bosses and stuff, but nothing really like that. Considerable information on a wanted criminal named Bavester Typhoon Karst. The brigand has been spotted in town and has a sizable bounty on his head. Keep an eye out.
An errand's been completed. Right then. Tell us how it went.
We've returned and have good news to share. The job was a success beyond our wildest dreams.
Was it? We learned that Bavester Typhoon Karst, wanted with bounty for precisely 756 counts of purse snatching, was hiding in Salgidos, and quickly set out to capture him. We were aided by a mysterious ninja clad in black, who promptly vanished after we defeated the Typhoon. Witnesses told us that the ninja was none other than the informant who had sold us the information.
With this, I hope we have
Interesting. Okay. Don't know if we're going to be able to finish all of these at this point. I mean, I could wrap them all up pretty quickly, but do people really want to see that in this video? I don't know. Received a report that someone has discovered a strange new type of plant in the Germinus woods. I would dearly love to obtain a sample, but alas, the woods are home to all manner of monsters. Please go and find a sample.
You some new... Right then.
'Twas glorious, spectacular. Our efforts were rewarded many times over.
We struck out for the northern reaches of the Germinus woods and found what we had hoped, Ivalice Shiva, the legendary carnivorous plant, whose blossoms can reach up to 5 domes in diameter. So it's supposed to be like a Rafflesia. As we collected a sample, the Ivalice Shiva detected our presence in its territory and began to reach for us with its great tendrils, which we were barely able to avoid. Upon returning to Mount Wendell, or Mr. Wendell, he proclaimed the importance of the historic discovery, one he believed would enrapture the scientific community.
It is almost a shame that...
I'd consider that.
Alright. Not an Ocho or an
There's a
Ochu.
report. Right then.
The task was a great success. I can only attribute it to proper planning and preparation.
We had been asked by old Blanche to deliver her son Dinar his favorite dish. Upon learning he had been slain by monsters quite recently, we agonized over how to break the news. On the advice of Dinar's wife, we told his mother that we had delivered the meal and Dinar was well. She gave us a reward for our trouble. Old Blanche was delighted with the knowledge that the meal had reached her son on his special day. Though we could not give it to him in person, we instead visited his grave, where we presented the dish as an offering and gave a prayer with his wife beside us.
Here's to us and our merry band. May all our endeavours end just as well.
There we
I'd consider
go.
that.
Alright.
Else I can help you with?
Anything else? Doesn't look like there's anything else. So, locations. Lasalia and Egros have 1. Limberry has 5. Golland has 5. Okay, I mean, we could wrap these up pretty quickly, and I might just edit it down to make it pretty fast, but I've went through the trouble of doing so many of the errands across the game, and I'm so close to getting all of those that I feel like it's worth it. I just don't like to waste my time doing things if I don't really need to, and since I don't care about achievements or having, like, crazy busted characters, I don't really need to bother with, like, getting all sorts of superfluous equipment and things like that, so let's just see what we can do here. Alright, while fishing on Lake Puskas, I noticed something on the lake bed that appeared to be the remains of a structure. I suspect it might be a lost ruin, but anyone with a passing interest should look into
Who'd you
it.
have in mind?
Alright. So yeah, we're just gonna wrap up these last few errands. Hopefully this doesn't make the episode too long. While excavating a new cellar for my manor, I happened upon a most foreboding maze of tunnels, no doubt a relic from an ancient time. I'm looking for brave souls with knowledge of such labyrinths to join me in investigating it.
How many days? Anyone
There you go. Wandering Gambler returns. Ah, I see. Cypher's back. Or Setzer, not Cypher. I always get their names mixed up. An old house, long thought abandoned, now shows signs of human or inhuman presence. Please investigate, as it's causing a stir.
Who's going?
I think I'm going to have enough to
many
accept
days will you go for
all
this
of
one?
these right here. Guy Saw Greens. Our entire establishment has been reserved for a party. We require extra hands to perform odd jobs, prepare for the celebrations, and assist on the day. The work is none too strenuous.
Who are you sending?
Alright, yeah, I have just enough
long
people
will you
for
commit?
all of
Any
these
hurry?
tasks. The Black Jack, a famous casino ship beloved by many a noble, is docked at port. According to my sources, one of the games on the far port side has been quite generous.
Who's going?
Yeah, we've done this before.
How many days?
Alright, now we let time pass. Alright. What did we get?
Right then.
'Twas a stiff challenge, to be sure, but our efforts were rewarded. The whole thing was a huge success.
As we combed Lake Puskas, we discovered the submerged ruins we set out to find. As we turned back to shore, a black shape appeared in the waters before us. Consulting with a scholar knowledgeable in such matters, we learned that the lake had been part of the sea in ancient times. We believed we'd witnessed a rare appearance of Poessi, an ancient sea dragon, so it's supposed to be like Nessie, except on Lake Puskas. An ancient sea dragon that had cut off from the ocean when geological shifts created the Lake Puskas we know today. A strange experience, to be sure.
How glad I am.
We also discovered
Ooh.
a long-lost wonder.
Citadel of
The
Trials.
more I gazed upon it, the more marvelous it seemed.
See, now that sounds like a post-game super dungeon, but I think the one we did was it. Once a school of training for the Royal Guard in the ancient kingdom of Baron, graduates of the institution filled the ranks of the Red Wings, a prestigious airship corps, but the castle and its esteemed soldiers were lost in the cataclysm.
Another ancient wonder, eh? I'd consider that.
When will I have found them all?
Use some. Right then.
From start to finish, it was a glowing success.
Judging by its design and style, Master Joshul, who has studied ancient architecture for a half-century, was of the opinion that the dungeon found beneath the Collins estate was a relic of an ancient civilization. From the complex structure and plentiful booby traps, he surmised that this particular labyrinth had been constructed to protect valuable artifacts. With the expert guidance of Master Joshul, we were able to navigate the tunnels and discovered an ancient wonder hidden in their depths.
Tis almost
We also happened upon an ancient
Ooh.
site. Would that I could go there again.
Simet Falls, a site of significance for the ancient Palamecian Empire. Mithril was mined beneath these majestic falls, while Extasium, a fuel used by the airships of the day, could be gleaned from their magical waters.
Another. Congratulations.
Hey.
Your standing as an adventurer has improved.
Wait, what is the max level
I'd
even?
consider
I
that.
don't know.
On errands. Right then.
The task was a great success. I can only attribute it to proper planning and preparation.
Monster Mansion. Our investigation of an abandoned dwelling in the town at the foot of Limberry Castle revealed artificers, tools of varying design, and a golem of some 4 domes from head to toe. The golem attacked and we destroyed it only with great difficulty. Not long afterwards, the golem's creator, a scholar self-proclaimed of 2 and 50 by the name of Master Gell, returned and we swiftly apprehended him. He claimed to be experimenting in alchemical reanimation.
here's to us and our merry band.
I'd consider that.
Okay. We defeated Dr.
Use some
Frankenstein.
news. Right then.
It was a complete success in every sense. 'Twas like a dream come true.
A large banquet was held at Guy Saw Greens, an eatery renowned for its fine chocobo cuisine. What precisely the party was for, we could not say, but we were much too busy working to converse with the guests. We arrived early in the morning on the day of the event and began preparing the food. Once the dinner was in full swing, we washed a mountain of dirty dishes after each course. When the merriment finished in the early hours, it was time to clean up the premises, which took until noon that day. The work was tough going, but we left with a sense of accomplishment.
Furthermore, we have been waiting to show you
What?
this mysterious artifact we acquired.
Excalibur, forged in honor of the legendary sword Excalibur. Although only a replica, the sword is extremely sharp and has served a goodly number of adventures. How did we find that while bussing tables?
I'd consider that. An errand's
Wild.
over and done with. Right then.
We finished the task so
Okay.
well that the bards will no doubt be singing our praises for many a year to come.
The Blackjack, famous casino ship, had docked in the port of Limberry, and we sneaked aboard, hoping to try our luck with a few bets. Just as we were told by the tavern master, one of the games on the port side paid out several jackpots, and we collected a tidy profit. When asked, the ship's owner, a man by the name of Setzer, told us he had adjusted the odds to allow for more jackpots, but had reduced the payout to compensate. A small price in his eyes to ensure customer satisfaction. He commented, "You can't call it entertainment if it's not fun." So more jackpots, but less payout.
Perhaps now you.
I'd consider that.
Interesting.
Anything else? Thank you.
I mean, it got us in there, so I guess that makes sense. Golland was the other town that has stuff that we need.
Welcome. Make yourself at home. You're interested, eh?
Old Toppa's Will. Hidden vein of ore in the long-abandoned Coldman mine. Old Toppa, who used to work at the mine, said as much in his last will and
Who's
testament.
going?
Okay.
How many days? Any? I'll see.
Miners wanted. Okay,
What'd you have in mind?
just another mining job. Like I said, it's always mining
How
or
many days?
dredging.
Very well.
Lamson the Adventurer. A traveling salesman I met mentioned that he saw some ancient buildings of gigantic proportions in the Zeklos Desert. Could they be the long-lost ruins of legend? Join my party and help
Who
us
you
find
sending?
them. Okay.
How long will you permit for this? I'll see.
16. Twilight Gutsko? Brigands swarm on Mount Casco, and their leader is rumored to be none other than Twilight Gutsko, a thief with a bounty on his head and wanted for a spate of robberies. Or spat. These outlaws must be apprehended if travelers are to pass through the mountains
Who's
safely.
going? How many
Okay.
days? Very well.
And Terrible Cave Mimic. A cave mimic has taken up residence in the entrance to the Ular mine, trapping a number of miners inside. Please
Who are
save
you
them.
sending? How
All right.
long will you permit for this? Anyone? I'll see.
Good.
Will that be all? Thank you.
Now we wait. Alright. Do you believe we are good?
Use some. Right then.
'Twas a stiff challenge, to be sure, but our efforts were rewarded. The whole thing was a huge success.
Thanks, Winifred. An information broker told us of a hidden vein of ore in the long-abandoned Coldman mine. Apparently it was mentioned in the will of Old Toppa, a former mine worker. However, when we contacted Old Toppa's family to glean a more precise location, we learned that his will had been stolen. Working with the city guard, we apprehended the informant, a man named Gordon, and restored the mining rights to the family, who granted us permission to explore the tunnels. Soon after we began work, we struck upon a rich vein of adamantite and other valuable minerals, ensuring Old Toppa's wishes for his family came true.
Our combined.
I'd consider that.
Adamantite profits,
An errand's over.
my reward.
Right then.
From start to finish,
This is just a
it
mining
was a
job.
glowing success.
Acacia Mine had put out a temporary hiring request for miners, which generally occurs when new veins of ore are discovered, and since no profitable veins have been found in the mine since extract of copper, rumors were rife. Though we saw nothing to suggest a new vein had been found, we excavated much ore, and were compensated accordingly. But the question remains, was there an undiscovered vein of ore?
Tizzle?
I'd consider that.
I guess not. We got Mithril, though.
Use some. Right then.
The task was a great success. I can only attribute it to proper planning and preparation.
Lamson the Adventurer hails from the continent, coming to Ivalice by way of Ramonda. He's an explorer of some renown on the mainland, and his team has made a number of important discoveries there. We joined his party as local guides with knowledge of Ivalician geography, and succeeded in guiding Lamson across the Zeklos Desert, to which he was unfamiliar. Together we braved the shifting dunes, and thanks in part to his team's expertise, we located the ruins.
I'm so glad we've shown ourselves worthy of.
Our journey also
Ooh.
led us to a rather
Volga
peculiar
Bard?
spot. It was a sight we'll not soon forget.
The village is said to have been inhabited by an order of dark knights. While the fell blades of these knights lent them great power, they also cut short their lives. The order's numbers dwindled until at last none remained. Huh, is this hinting at why there's like so few dark knights in the game? Because the only characters we've seen that actually use dark knight skills are Gefgarion and Orlando, I believe.
Another ancient wonder, eh? I'd consider that.
Thank you. Twilight
An errand's
Gutsko.
over and- Right then.
We were successful beyond our wildest dreams.
Set out to capture Twilight Gutsko, who, in addition to a string of robberies, was suspected of playing a part in the abduction of a member of the royal family, prompting the crown to place a sizable bounty on his head. We bested him after a lengthy struggle and discovered that he had become leader of the outlaw band known as the Wyverns. Not only had we apprehended a war criminal, we had removed the head of a bandit gang in the process. This prompted Celebrant Palcino to make a rare public appearance to commend us for our bravery.
I, for one.
I'd consider that.
Thank you. And terrible cave
Right
mimic.
then.
The task was a wild success. We've every right to take heart from our showing.
The cave mimic is an unusual predator whose enormous mouth resembles that of a cave. Oh, I thought it meant there was a mimic in a cave. These rare creatures are usually found in natural caverns, but this one had taken up residence at the entrance to the Ular mine, famous for its great tracts of mithril. Word among the miners was that the cave mimic was the ghost of an adamantoise whose remains had been discovered in the mine. Oh, yeah. Adamantoises. Love them. We defeated the monster regardless and freed the trapped miners, who now had a most horrifying tale to tell. An adamantoise in a mine, that's what you fight. That's one of the earliest fights in Final Fantasy VI, I believe.
I'd consider that.
Okay,
Thanks.
so those are done. New Aaron, though. It's
Updated.
probably the follow-up on that,
Some
yep,
guild.
the miner stuff. Now the cave mimic has been exterminated and digging has resumed, our company is in need of more miners. Applicants must be able to commit to working 12 to 14 consecutive days?
Who'd you have
Can we
in
just
mind?
call, like, OSHA
How many days?
instead?
I'll say-
Expansion of the Acacia mine, yeah. We'll see if there's something this
How long will
time.
you... Very well. Will that be... Thank you.
Alright, where are the other things that we need? Lasalia has one.
Welcome. You're interested.
Zero's return. I recently retrieved the following note from Zero. Dear Marquis Barfrost, I'm coming to steal your riches, love Zero. You must stop this brazen
Who are you
madman.
sending?
Well, we always end up arresting the people that Zero
How
tries to
long will you-
rob.
Will that
And
be-
I'm
thank
cool
you.
with arresting the rich. So I'm happy with this. Egros has one. Which, this is probably going to subsequently give us the time we need to have finished all the errands over there by the time I hike my happy little armor-laden ass all the way back. I'm an adventurer traveling Ivalice in search of the lost wonders said to be concealed in her remotest reaches. I recently uncovered ruins on the Lunalian Plateau thought to exist only in legend. I am in need of assistance to help me as I intend to journey back to the site. Those of strong constitution
Who
prefer.
are you sending? How
Okay.
long will you... Anyone you send... I'll say... Need any
Good.
thanks.
Alright, I think that's everything. In progress, report ready. All errands complete, all errands complete. Yep, we're done. That's it. As soon as I finish up these few, which they're kind of scattered, so it's gonna take a minute to run to all the places.
Welcome. Want to earn some gil?
Alright, Miner's Dream.
On errands.
Let's see.
Right then.
We've returned and have good news to share. The job was a success beyond our wildest dreams.
I'm shocked, Winifred. We responded to a call for miners from the company excavating the Ular mine. Only a short amount of time had passed since the incident that had suspended operations. But the mining company was eager to make up for lost time. While we were digging, we encountered a gigantic boulder, but with the help of all the miners, we were able to move it. To our delight, the boulder had concealed a vein of valuable ore, which we were able to gather. Perseverance is indeed a virtue.
With this, I hope.
I'd consider that.
There we are.
On errands. Right.
And then
Twas
another mining
fine
job.
work we did, to be sure. You won't hold back on the praise now, will you?
Acacia Mine was again recruiting miners on a short notice, and our application was accepted. Only a small number of positions were open, but despite rumors of a newly discovered vein, very few others turned out. Upon being hired, we were subjected to a strict examination before finally being allowed into the mine. When we arrived at the mine's deepest point, we saw the unmistakable sheen of gold. The old rumors were true. We quickly set to work and dug out enough to earn a tidy pay packet.
We also walked away with
Zanmato?
this remarkable thing. Have you ever seen the like?
The indecipherable script engraved into this enchanted blade identifies it as the weapon once used to slay a demon in a single blow. Its great carved blade strikes fear in the heart of any foe.
A fine treasure.
Well, that seems cool. Ancient Wonder is still in progress. We need to wait a little bit on that one.
Welcome.
What about you?
Spirit. You've some new... Right then.
I am glad to report that the task was successful. 'Tis a proud moment for us all.
Zara returned for another robbery, this time targeting Marquis Barfrost, I keep wanting to say Marquis, whose vast art collection contains many pieces of undocumented origin. Given Zara's history, we placed a tight watch on the Marquis's personal gallery. Despite our best preparations, Zara gained access to the Marquis's estate in the guise of a gardener and escaped with paintings and coin. Before vanishing into the night, he left behind a rare treasure and compelling evidence of the Marquis's misdeeds. We apprehended the Marquis and gave him to the authorities.
Truth be told,
We even had the good fortune to
Navia
stumble upon a rare
Chronicles.
treasure.
An account of Kus Castle in the region of Anavia documenting the story of three sisters. Sections of importance are penned in an ancient script, now indecipherable.
Fine treasure you found there. I commend you.
Another reading material. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all the reading materials. Honestly, they're dense. I don't really think most people want to see them. And as is the case with like the Chocobo one, I just failed it because I didn't have the information I needed. So we'll probably pass on those for now. Hello.
A warm You're interested then?
Zero strikes again. Recently received the following note from Zero. Count Bardeth, I'm coming to steal your riches.
Who you
Yeah,
sending?
okay. Zero's just striking all over the place. Maybe there's more of these than I thought. It's just follow-ups like this one.
You've some... Right.
Okay, what does this one
It was a
say?
complete success in every sense. 'Twas like a dream come true.
The Alien Plateau is believed to be home to all manner of demon and evil spirit. A line from local legend reads, and lo, a demon did descend on yon high plateau of Lenalia, and into darkness was plunged the world. However, upon our arrival, we saw only a peaceful rank of rolling hills and no suggestions of the legends being true. Fears assuaged, Reynold and we located the ruins, and all thoughts of dark tales cleared from our minds. Yet, as we began the homeward trek, a foreboding chill seemed to bid us farewell.
What we achieved?
We also happened across a curious sight, though its many mysteries remain unsolved.
This ancient tower links the castle of Ronka to the earth below. Its magic facade shields it against casual inspection. However, the sheer size of the outer wall renders the enchantment unstable, causing the tower to shimmer mirage-like at times.
Another ancient wonder, eh? Your passion for the ancient world is
Ooh.
unmatched. You've earned the title of Master Adventurer.
I'm a master
I'll
adventurer!
consider that.
Look at that, because I found all the wonders.
Will that be okay?
And, I think that's everything now. Because, well, it says there could be some new ones available at some of the places. So I'm guessing that's like follow-ups, like more Zero stuff? Let's see what, the Zero one gives us. Because, like I said, I've come this far
Good day to you.
on these.
What'll it pass the spirit? An arrow. Right then.
We've returned and have good news to share. The job was a success beyond our wildest dreams.
Zero struck once again, this time against Count Bardeth, an influential figure in the art world. The Count kept his fine collection tightly guarded, but Zero nevertheless gained access to the estate in the guise of a cook. Though nothing of value was apparently stolen, Zero left his calling card all the same, documents showing that the Count had hidden an item of great historical importance within his collection, along with a rare treasure. We apprehended the Count and gave him up to the authorities.
With this, we also acquired this fine
Or deity
artifact.
plate.
The more I gaze upon it, the more wondrous it seems.
Set of 4 small brooches, each crafted in the image of one of the eastern deities of the cardinal directions. The intricate inlay of fine jewels suggests the collection once belonged to nobility.
Fine treasure. I'd consider
Okay.
that a job.
For a
Will that
deity
be
plate.
okay?
Okay, new errand.
Welcome. Not a lot.
Where though? Because yeah, this jackass is just running around everywhere. Back at Limberry. So yeah, there's quite a few left actually, because Zero just goes all over the place. So finishing all of these is going to take a while. I'm already late with this video. God, I wish you could just turn the random battles off completely.
A warm welcome to
Would be
you.
nice.
That's the spirit.
Zero's final bow. I recently received the following note from that dastardly crook Zero. My darling Lady Fokara, I am coming to steal your heart. Save my
Who's
daughter.
going?
I mean, I don't know if I can stop someone from stealing heart. You know, I mean, it has a pretty low chance to hit, depending on their stats, but I can't stop it. Alright. Go here. Just do this. There we go. Nice. Let's hit it. Tavern.
A warm welcome to you. You're interested.
Alright, Zero.
Some new-
What do you got?
'Twas perfection itself. I've never felt so overjoyed.
So far, Zero had seemingly targeted the valuable assets of several nobles, with the thief himself making the reason clear. Or so we thought. Zero's true intention was to swipe each noble's Mashmal drachma, a rare coin minted by Lady Fokara's grandfather and part of her inheritance. For many years, the nobles had kept these priceless drachmas hidden in their collections of fine art and curios, and Lady Fokara had petitioned Zero to return these mementos of her late grandfather to their rightful place. As he slipped away, Zero said to Lady Fokara and her father, as long as there is injustice, as long as there is hope, Zero will always return.
With this,
I'd consider that.
Hey.
Anything else?
Now something new pops up? No. Is that it then? Have we done them all? It says none available at this time in like 2 cities. Did I miss something somewhere? Because I haven't hit the max rank of, I got I haven't hit the max rank of Treasure Hunter. I got Adventurer, I didn't get Treasure Hunter. Well, that's a bummer. I don't know who the last few I'm missing are. It's probably something, maybe there were some that were like time sensitive that I didn't do. That's probably the case. Alright though, so I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Maybe I'll put a warning for people saying like, yeah, if you don't want to see me just do all of these, skip to this time. Cause that was a lot more than I was expecting. But alright, let's go ahead and get in here. Like I said, there's all kinds of like items and stuff I've missed, but I don't particularly feel the need. Most of the time I just want all the story I can get, so. But those books are a hard sell. It's basically like a weird little mini game, but it works in a really odd way. But yeah, this is going to be the final battles. So let's go. Let's get a fight in this episode at least. I'm guessing it will go better than a lot of the other ones that I've been doing, because those were much harder than this is going to be. I might put in Orlando and Meliadol though, because I think they might say some stuff.
I am ready.
So I might drop Mustadio.
As you wish.
I'm gonna put in Agrius. And am I dropping Rafa too? I guess so.
As you command.
Orlando,
To battle.
Meliadol. You, I have. Oh yeah. You're dancing. I forgot about that. And you have Save the Queen. You're fine. Okay. Yeah, this'll probably win it for us. Probably.
No turning back.
I don't remember this fight at all, so. Oh, you.
Keep watch here. I will press on with Lord Fulmarv.
As you command.
Lawfree.
They have slain all the guards. What secrets lie among these tomes that demand such carnage? But the speculation must keep. First, we deal with the enemy.
Okay. Defeat all enemies. I don't think this is going to be that bad. I mean, once again, with the stuff that I have, nothing is really going to be too much of a struggle. Okay, it's all physical users. So, I can have, Meliadol use the dance that I want. Who shares my CT right now? Hardly anybody. Target level? That hits a few of us too. XP. Honestly, even if I could just hit one of them and not one of my own characters, I would be happy. It seems like I'm always hitting something else, though. Elevation might be the play. What am I getting with that? No one? Oh, that one character. Okay, yeah, sure. Get Holy Nerd. Boom! And 64. I will take it. No more invisibility for me, though. Ow. 29 is not a small amount. Witch Hunt, deal damage, reduces the speed, reduces the attack power. Let's do that. Just get over there and do your little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Question now becomes, what do I want to do with you, Ramza? Shouting for now seems like a good play, but fortunately I can't hit both of you. I'm gonna hit you then. Silence, not that useful of a thing to inflict, but sure. I'll crush your armor. God, the fact that Monk has that much HP with the garbage equipment that we have is pretty crazy. Okay, now that would hit everyone. Oh? Ah, we have a winner. Good. I think I'm just gonna throw some more holies. It's pretty consistent, just big damage. So, not awful. Yeah, eat the polka, nerds. Enjoy! Oh, it just... Oh. Oh, okay, never mind. So it did hit a few of them. I didn't realize it could even miss. Honestly. What was I doing? CT? That's nobody. That would hit me too, so not ideal. And that would also hit me. Elevation. Not a lot of good options this time. I'm gonna run over here and let's throw down a meteor. Sure. Looks good to me.
I'm ready.
Never done this before. Ow. That kills me? Oh my god, one shot from a bow? Things are, definitely getting a little scary on the amount of damage that the enemies can do. That I will say. So getting a little bit scary in that department. Confusion or doom? Sure.
1,000 souls in blade abiding. Upon your rage I call, Muramasa! Desperate times.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. I just realized, wow, if you did get that blade from Elmdur, I guess it could still break, huh? That would suck. For such a rare item to just break like that? Oh, that would be rough. That'd be really rough. But that can happen, I suppose. Oh my god! With the confusions. Thank you? Ooh. I could possibly just kill all of them. Or nearly do it. This is why, this is one of those things I was talking about where, like, Orlando kind of breaks the game. He's, like, stupid strong, and I don't even really have him leveled up or built in a way that makes him crazy strong, but he just is.
I'm not lumped.
He's just really good. I mean, so is the, arithmetician. But, I've never used an arithmetician, so I don't mind using it here. But, I'm sending Orlando in now because, like I said, I think it... Like, I remember it saying that, there were a few more times that these characters, talk. Oh, I just realized... the only character that can revive people is dead. Well, that's not happening. We might be in trouble there. Admittedly. We might be a wee bit in trouble. I wish one of these, like, revived. That's that one I could have gotten. Which would have been cool, I guess. Can you do anything funny here? Can do that. 147's not bad. Ow! Ramza, no! We might actually lose here. Just because I'm not going to be able to kill these characters fast enough. That might be a problem. Please give me the instant. Nope. Yeah, Sid can't revive. So, might have gotten a little bit overzealous here. If this dumbass wasn't in the way, my life would be slightly easier. And unfortunately, you're dancing. Can you change to, deal damage? Yeah. Even if it's a little bit, maybe it'll be enough to finish those two characters off, and that'll save me some time at least. Oh yeah, re-race. Nice. Later. Only 10. Damn it, it's not enough. That is not enough at all. Yeah, that's not going to cut it, I don't think. The best I can do at this point is... Okay, before we move, Shadowblade you, just so you're definitely in position to die.
I'm not Lumpton.
Oh god, they're moving all the way down here. Don't think I can hit both of them. Yeah, I can only hit one. Yeah, because their height is too screwed up. Maybe I can make this work. If only that did more damage. Like 10 damage is cute, but it's not gonna be winning me any awards. You can't reach a stone over there, can you? No. I'm just going to heal us. I think we're screwed though.
I'm up against it.
Yeah. I can't kill both of them. Almost. But not quite. And this is not useful at all. Yeah. So close. If I had like an attack where the height didn't matter, we would be totally good, but... Okay. We've already seen the fight, basically, so I'm just going to redo the fight, except make sure that Rihanna doesn't die this time. This should be the final hit here. Yeah, I mean, as long as my arithmetician doesn't die, it's fine. So, because she's kind of the crux to the whole revival thing.
Very good. Leonda Keorias de Sonda, Zorda las laumos mifeolio sonda, Alexandora, Reeve of Time. By oath unto you am I bound, transcending eternity, cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates, that we may pass!
An ancient incantation. What awaits below? Quickly, we must give chase.
We must indeed. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I did it. We did it. And I need to make sure I get this episode up, so probably going to have to stop there. But we got some stuff done. Like I said, that fight, nothing went differently. I just didn't let my arithmetician die that time. So I was able to revive people as needed. But the only person that went down, I think, was Ramza. Actually, no, I don't even think Ramza went down. I think Ramza almost went down. But I was playing a little bit stupid in that first run, as I oft do. It's pretty much every fight this playthrough, so... Alrighty, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.